Hey guys, how's it going? Thad here with Shoemaker Guitar Works, and feeling a little under the weather here the last couple days. I caught the crud that the family had, but I'm here and gonna take the clamps off of the Epiphone Les Paul that was signed by Hailstorm, and going to test it and make sure that the glue held and that everything is good. I'm pretty confident that it did, so this has been fairly straightforward fix, and as you can see, you can still see where the crack is, but we'll see if we can do something about that as well. So anyway, I'm going to pull the clamps off and I will bring you back. Alright, so clamps are off. Got a little bit of glue that squeezed out underneath the clamps that will be pretty easy to clean up, but I'm shaking the hell out of that thing and it's not separating, so it should be good. It came out pretty clean. Got some glue to scrape off the fretboard. Again, no big deal. That's what razor blades are for, and as you can see, it looks good up here. So next steps will be doing the cleanup, and then I will kind of fill in that crack on the back here with either some black lacquer or some CA glue to make it look a little better. So I will bring you back when we do that. Alright, so I've sanded the rough edge. You still can feel it, but it's not near as prevalent as what it was. It's still a good, I mean, it was a fairly clean break, but you know, when you break these things, you always kind of see it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some black acrylic lacquer and just kind of fill in a little bit, and I'll let that dry, and then we'll buff it out and try and get it shiny and as not visible as possible. Alright, first coat on, and basically I'm just putting it on with a little paintbrush and just kind of filling in. The stuff kind of self-levels, but we'll put probably 2 or 3 coats on there, and then I'll do a little wet sanding just to make sure it's level, and probably throw a little bit of clear over the top of it just to seal it up, and then we'll polish it up. But yeah, this should work, and it's always going to be visible, but it'll be less visible this way. Alright, so we got about 3 coats on this, and it's filled in pretty well. And so now I am going to take some 1000 grit and do some wet sanding and just kind of get it leveled and blend it in. And then, like I say, we'll put a little bit of clear. I don't know if we'll use lacquer or if we'll use vinyl sealer, whichever one I think will work better. But anyway, that's where we're at with this thing. Alright, after wet sanding, I did one more round to fill here, just to kind of get the edges a little better. It's really filling in nicely, honestly, and so I'll let this dry for another hour or two, and like I say, you're still going to see where it's cracked, but it's not going to be near as prevalent, and it'll look pretty darn good when it's done. Alright, one last little bit with some really thinned out, just to kind of get that last little bit of wood that was showing there after sanding. And so after this dries, a quick little dry sand, and we should be ready to throw some sealer or clear on there, and then be good to go. Alright guys, that's how I'm going to conclude this part. Next part will be after I final sand it, and we'll shoot a little bit of clear over it just to protect it. Like I say, you're always going to see it, but at least it'll be better than what it having a broken guitar. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and check out the signatures from Hailstorm.